The winter wind didn't simply blow, it bit. Sharp and unkind, it stung any skin foolish enough to be exposed. Maya hunched her shoulders as she walked, keeping her daughter tucked close under their shared scarf. Her palms were numb, her cheeks burning from the cold, but all she cared about was getting Lily inside before night tightened its grip on the city. The building they now called home stood crooked at the end of the block, a once lively structure worn down by too many years and too little care. A cracked, "For rent" sign dangled from a single nail, thumping softly against the wall whenever the wind hit it. The hallway lights flickered like they were gasping for electricity. But it was shelter. Barely, but still shelter. Lily stared up at the building with wide, uncertain eyes. "Mommy?" "Yes, sweetheart?" Maya asked, bending slightly so she could hear her daughter's small voice over the wind. "Will Santa know where we live now?" The question stopped Maya mid-step. She could ignore the cold. She could ignore her own fear. But she couldn't ignore the quiet tremble in her daughter's words. "Oh, Lily," she knelt down, brushing a curl out of her daughter's face. "Santa always knows where to find good kids. And you're the kindest one I know. But we've moved so many times." Lily's lip wobbled. What if he gets confused? What if he brings the present to the wrong place and someone else takes it? Maya swallowed hard. Her chest felt tight, not from the cold, but from the truth behind Lily's worry. The past year had been a blur of unstable jobs and unstable roofs. First the job layoff. Then her savings evaporating. Then the hotels, the friends' living rooms, the shelters. Her daughter had carried every move, every disappointment, every whispered promise that things would get better. She pulled Lily into a hug. "Santa doesn't need maps," she whispered. "He follows hearts, not houses." Lily nodded, though her frown didn't fully fade. They climbed the metal stairs, each step groaning under their weight. Maya carried a cardboard box filled with their Christmas decorations, a small attempt to make this cold, unfamiliar place feel like home. A stronger gust of wind rushed through the alley. The box tore open. Everything inside tumbled out, paper snowflakes, the plastic reindeer Lily had loved since she was 3, a tiny red stocking with Lily's name written in glitter glue, and the old string of lights that only half worked. "Oh no!" Lily gasped, scrambling to catch the reindeer as it skidded across the step. "It's okay," Maya said quickly, even though her heart squeezed. She knelt, gathering the glitter-dusted paper stars Lily had made in school last year, their corners bent from being packed and unpacked too many times. Her fingers trembled, not just from the cold, but from the weight of everything else. "It's just decorations," she tried to remind herself. "Just things." But she knew better. To Lily, they were proof of Christmas. Proof that life could still hold magic. They gathered the pieces. Maya tried to close the box, but the torn bottom gave way again, dropping everything with a soft, defeated thud. "It's okay, Mommy," Lily whispered, her small hand resting on her mother's arm. "Santa will still find us. Even if we don't have lights." Maya looked up at her daughter, and for a second, the exhaustion nearly pulled her under. But then she saw that hopeful little face, brave despite the fear behind it, and she forced a smile. "We'll fix everything tomorrow," Maya promised. Even if she had no idea how. They reached their apartment door on the second floor, but before Maya could turn the key, every hallway light flickered twice, then went out completely. Darkness swallowed them. "Mommy?" Lily whispered, her hand gripping Maya's tightly. "It's just a power outage," Maya said as calmly as she could. She hated how normal this had become. "Stay close, okay?" Lily nodded, though Maya felt the tremor in her tiny fingers. Maya dug through her bag for her phone to use as a flashlight, only to find it at 2% battery. She hesitated. She needed the phone to stay alive for emergencies, for possible job replies, for any hope of tomorrow being better. But Lily needed light now. The screen illuminated the hallway just enough to reveal peeling paint, scraps of old flyers, and the single window at the far end that let in a sliver of moonlight. "Let's get inside," Maya whispered. Lily was still shivering, more from fear than cold now. Maya wrapped an arm around her, helping her navigate the darkness. As they stepped through the doorway, something shifted at the edge of Maya's vision, movement at the entrance of the building. A tall figure had stepped inside. A silhouette against the light outside. Maya froze. The man paused as if unsure whether to walk farther in. His long coat brushed the floor, and he seemed out of place in the dim, crumbling hallway. Not dangerous, more stunned. He held a phone in one hand, as if comparing the building to something on his screen. Maya blinked, trying to make sense of why someone like him would be here. He looked like he belonged in a brightly lit boardroom, not a half-functional apartment block. He took a slow step forward, and the streetlight outside finally illuminated his face. Maya's breath caught. She had seen that face before. In job articles. In business magazines. On the website of the company that had let her go. Ethan Hale. The CEO. The man whose inbox she had written to earlier that day, pouring her heart into an email she doubted he even read. A single line from it echoed in her memory. "I'm not asking for special treatment. I just need a chance, for my daughter's sake." Had he come, because of that? It seemed impossible. People like him didn't walk into buildings like this. People like him didn't search for people like her. But he didn't turn around. He didn't look confused anymore. He looked at the torn decorations scattered on the steps, the flickering hallway, the mother holding her daughter in darkness, and something shifted in his expression. A mix of realization, disbelief, and something gentler, something almost protective. For a long moment, none of them moved. Just a CEO in a warm coat. A mother trying to hold her life together. And a little girl clutching a glittery paper star.